What's up, Peapod? It's your girl, Key, second in command of the Ills team, known to man, ThePurefoys, aka your family's favorite family. And today, you guys, we are back with another one, a daily live. But who in here celebrates Valentine's Day? It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to those who celebrate. To those who don't, more power to you. Love Day is every day. But yeah, we are on our daily live right now. It's just me. We just got out of class. So, me and Sean, we are in Bible school and we just got out of class, 2 classes. And we decided to jump on. I had already cleaned the kitchen for the night, and the kids are quiet. They are in the house, but they are quiet, just chilling because they know they have to be quiet during our classes. But now it's still quiet, so we figured we'd just go live. I'm pretty sure Sean is going to join me in a few moments. He's doing a couple things. But how was your day, everyone? My day was good. It was light. This light is doing it. I didn't even do my eyebrows today, y'all, and I'm feeling like... But yeah, how was your day today? Did anybody do anything special? When you come in the room, if you can please click that thumbs up button for me. I'm going to log in over here so I can see other things that are going on. But when you come in the chat, if you can please click that thumbs up button. But you guys, let's talk about the things that are happening in the world. Because I just really want to talk about it right now. Like, things are just going sideways. Things are going crazy, you know. Over the past couple of weeks, the situation in Texas with the border, and then on the news, the reports about, how we should be preparing for things. And then now, today, we had like a national security threat. But yeah, how are you guys feeling about all these things? North Carolina! You're our neighbor. It takes us like 30 minutes to get to North Carolina. So you are our neighbor, but what's up? How was your day today? But yeah, the things that are going on right now. And what are your thoughts towards those things that are going on right now? Oops. Sorry, y'all. And here comes the man of the hour. He's coming to join us in our conversation. Where's your little... I'm going to get your little stand thingy. Okay, yeah. Because this is not going to work. Ooh. Oh, okay. Am I back? Okay. Just let me know if I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. Sure. Okay. He says I'm back, but I don't hear him seeing if I'm back. Okay. He knows this better than me, y'all. I am not the techie, so I'll be like... I'm always like, how do I do this? How do I put a thumbnail up? How do I do this? How do I do that? But yeah. Yeah, the shooting today. I was talking about the shooting that happened at the parade. Crazy. And I just feel like things just keep happening back to back to back to back. But what are you guys' thoughts on everything that's happening? What are you? You're quiet. Join the conversation.
What do I think about like things happening in our world? I mean,
Yeah,
there's always stuff happening.
always stuff happening.
There's always stuff happening. So that's nothing new. Um, yeah. I mean, I don't follow the news as much as people who are into that kind of thing. I kind of just like stay in my world and try my best to focus on things that directly affect and my everyday. Um, but I think that as long as I remain prayerful
Mm-hmm.
and I guess have some idea of what's going on. I'm not fully immersed in all of the knowledge, but you know, you spend more time in the.
Okay. Hopefully we're back and we stop blank zoning out. Um, the the news is like really depressing. So I don't watch the news. It's like, but when I get notifications and stuff. So today I got a notification that popped up on my phone about the shooting, and then I got a notification about the. I get like little news article notifications, but I don't even be clicking them. But it's crazy because back in 2021, um, like the Lord had told me to start like, first of all, He's told me to start prepping too for when things hit the fan. He didn't say it like that, but just prep for your family, basically. And He told me that if there's any like recipes, that I should like print them out. So that was weird. I put that off for like my disobedience, my hard headedness. I put that off for a while. Like I didn't print not one thing. I was like, oh, I could do that whenever. But this year, uh, was it this year? Last year, I felt a fire being. Yes, getting off digital is important. It really is. Like I felt a fire being lit under me to, if there are certain things that I need for my family, or if there are certain things, um, certain meals I want to be able to have for my family, and I don't know them by heart, then I just need to put them on paper. I need to get them down. So I got like a notebook and I just started printing like our favorite recipes out just in case I forgot. A lot of them I know by heart, but in case I forget any of them, I just started like printing things out, putting it on paper. And a few, I started just grabbing like extra things to prep our family. And we're campers naturally, like so we go camping every year, and so we have like propane, like little propane things and stuff of that sort. So we actually had an issue with our oven where our oven went out on Christmas. Our stove, our whole thing, it went out. So because it went out, like I had to use those supplies, but I was so thankful that I had those supplies because it was Christmas Day, so there's nothing open, not around here at least, maybe Dollar General, but and we didn't even finish making dinner. I think we were making brunch. Yeah, we were making brunch at the time when it went out. So I'm so happy that we had like our Coleman stove and our butane fuel and all those things. And that just was really like kind of also lit a fire under me. Like, okay, you have two fuels here. Let's see how long these two fuels last. Like, I think Sean had to go to the store like the following, like a few days later to get a bunch more. I think he got like four more. And then I ended up ordering some so that we had, even extra because we didn't even know how long our oven would be out. So that's just a little taste into, okay, our oven went out. But what if all the electricity goes out? you know, and that's all we have is our stove. So it's weird. It's so weird. Making bread from scratch. Learning how to make sourdough starter. Okay. So I've been trying to learn how to make sourdough starter too. I failed about 3 times. Um, I was supposed to try again yesterday and I totally forgot. I'm going to try with some just regular old tap water. I tried with I think distilled water, purified water, and spring water. Didn't work for me. So if you get it before me, girl, let me know. But I'm definitely gonna try that before the end of the week is out. I'm gonna get the starter going because I've been making. I like to make breads. I make an Italian bread once a week to go with our soups or our pasta dishes, and I want to make like sandwich bread, and sourdough is good for everything. I was telling him yesterday, like sourdough is good for bagels, pizza dough, like all cookie. You can make cookies with it and all those things. So what? You didn't know you could make cookies with it? I didn't say that to you.
You didn't say the cookie part.
Yeah, cookies, donuts. You can make anything that requires a dough.
Okay.
So it's really good. Yeah, so I started mine. It could be the flour. Yeah, I started mine with Farmhouse on the Boone. Like, have you heard of her channel? She has a channel and a blog. So I started with that, and I was using like the whole wheat flour. Yeah, I'm not using bleach flour, so I don't know. Like she starts hers with the whole wheat flour, I think, or yeah, the whole wheat flour, and then she only uses that once, and then as she pours out and adds to it, she uses like just unbleached flour. So that's what I was using, and that's why I think it's my water. So that's why I said, girl, me and you, we will trade tips. But yeah, the unbleached flour I hear is the best, and a lot of people start theirs using the wheat because I looked at a couple of blogs, but I ended up going with hers. But yeah, so what else? What else is happening?
So instead of all the gloom and doom
the conspiracy theorists
and bread fixation, how about we talk about Valentine's Day? How we talk about Valentine's Day? How many people have a Valentine's, and did you do anything for Valentine's Day?
You said had a Valentine's. We usually don't do anything on Valentine's Day. This year we're not doing anything, period, I don't think. But usually we don't do anything on that day. We usually do it the day before or the day after. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just thinking.
Oh, we have done stuff on Valentine's Day, but we don't like the crowd anymore now we're there. Now that we're getting older in age.
I think it took us a minute to get to that point, though. I think like one year I was trying to make a reservation, and it was a spot that we had normally went to, or that we had tried before. I think this was like when we were living in Somerset, and they jacked up the prices for for just like a regular Valentine's Day dinner. And it was just so expensive and just like unnecessary. It's like, all right, I get it. The day is special, and there's nothing wrong with the holiday, but why such a price gouge?
Are you talking about that Italian restaurant?
I think so.
Yeah, because we had just had Bud, so I think we took him with us.
Yep, he was in the car seat on the floor.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that was crazy.
Crazy.
It was crazy.
Very crazy.
Easy. We don't celebrate the day because it's economically illogical to spend money. Yeah, unless you're going to like I want to say a chain restaurant where their prices aren't going to be gouged up. You know, like a lot of places have like what Sean was saying. They had like this whole like 4 course meal for $60 per person, right? It was like something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just crazy when he could just make an awesome ribeye and and I will be so happy with that, especially now being pregnant. Happy Valentine's Day, Katie. Our day has been good. How's she said how's your day been?
How was my day? My day was, it was kind of, I don't want to break again. I'm trying to get off the doom and gloom train, but my day was extremely
300 per person.
that just threw me all the way off. Oh,
No,
Jesus.
get my heart flutters.
My day at work was extremely disappointing. We had a suspended kid because they brought drugs to school, and these kids are 12 and 13 years old, and are essentially throwing their lives away trying to fit in and cope with their surroundings and circumstance. So it wasn't the best start to a day that's supposed to commemorate love, but I'm glad that I'm able to come home and leave whatever issues and ailments that happened on the outside. I'm able to leave those there and just be able to focus on my family. We didn't do anything huge, but I did not allow the day to go by without recognizing that this is a holiday and that the love in our family does need to be celebrated. So everybody was my Valentine's today, and I got everybody a piece of candy and a card. I actually handmade Nakia's card.
Did you do that on purpose, or they didn't have any more?
I feel like you're trying to
I'm just asking a question.
trying to be an op on the live.
No, I'm just asking a question.
No.
Yeah, I was just talking about the parade. I was just talking about the shooting. But yeah, go ahead. We'll get back to that in a minute.
Oh, I'm done.
Are you done?
I said that's what I did. So
Yeah, we were very grateful. It was so cute. Like we're all sitting around the table with cards and candy. It was sweet. Thank you. And I liked the handwritten card. I was just asking the question. I just wanted to know.
I'm not tripping.
Oh, okay. Yep. Saw that there was a shooting. Yeah. Like, why can't people just... People are people. So I want to say, why can't people just, do fun things and celebrate and stuff like that? But... Hi, Janelle. Where are you from? I can't even talk. Yeah, the shooting was at the Chiefs parade. So I guess it was in Kansas City. It was at the parade, and it was like I think one person got killed and a whole bunch injured. Mm-hmm. You can go get it. Yeah.
My thoughts go to...
Happy love, yes. Shout out to Sacramento.
No shout outs to Sacramento. We are mortal enemies of Sacramento. We are Los Angeles Laker fans, so by blood rule, we can't be friends with people from Sacramento.
Why? We don't like the Eagles, but we like it in Philly.
I don't.
You don't like it in Philly?
I don't like Philly.
Yes, you do. We like to go to Philly. We like Philly cheesesteaks. We like to go there.
Philly.
No, we like to go there.
I never said I liked Philly.
Yes, it's quiet. The babies are awake. They're just not in here with us because we had class today. So because we had class, I'm supposed. Oh, okay. So because we had class, they are just on the other side of the house. I said it like the house is. thing he likes is the sandwich. That's what Katie said. Only Billy likes is the sandwich. I don't know what this message is. It's hard for review though. I have to see it on here. Yeah, no. That's weird. Okay. Oops. But yeah. So her mom works at a deli. She does what kind of weird question. What kind of sandwich meat is at your mom's deli? Because I'm a huge fan of boar's head. Boar's head sandwich meat is really good. Huh? I don't know if there's any more cookies. They might be gone, honey. But if there are gone, I think you had a muffin, right? Yeah, so if you had a muffin, you should be good. Huh? Right. I can't hear you. Yes, an orange. Okay. But yeah. What else are we talking about? What else happened today? What else happened today?
It was garbage day.
It was garbage day. But oh, did Buddy bring the garbage cans back in?
No.
Did you? No. Oh. Buddy, you forgot to bring the garbage cans back to the backyard. So make sure you do it when you wake up in the morning. Okay? You don't have to do it now. It's dark outside. You're about to say something?
I forgot.
Oh.
But we need everyone to hit the thumbs up on this live.
Yes, please, guys.
And tap the little heart emojis. It's right there. If you're looking on it this way, you see the little heart emojis right there. Tap those, the little heart joints, because it just helps with engagement.
Show them how to get to the likes too. The like button.
And also to hit the like button. Alright. And in order to hit the like button, you got to hit the like little 3 dots at the top of the screen.
Yeah, baby's back.
And then it'll say like, thumbs up. It'll show you the description. There is no description or anything like that, but just hit the likes because it helps with the popularity of the channel. And we just had to kick the people out. Why do people get on live and like be weird?
I don't know.
I'm just, I think like, I'm all for.
Oh, you want to say hi?
I'm all for social awkwardness.
That's too much. I don't listen. Once you see him spitting it out, you take it. I don't want his whole coat outfit wet. Just put those PJs on him. Boar's head. Boar's head. Still good. Especially the smoked turkey or the mesquite turkey. So good. Now I want a sub. A sub would be lovely. But hey Monique.
What's up? Welcome back to live. Thank you everybody who hit that thumbs up button.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I was one of them.
Happy Valentine's Day. Did I hit it? I didn't hit it either.
Boom.
All right. Oh, rats.
There's also another
Another brand?
another brand that we like. There was like America's class kitchen or something that we used to get from that ShopRite in Piscataway. That was yeah,
That was
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
Um, here is the thing. So we were talking about building a house, and that's something that that's a project that I've always wanted to be a part of, but I don't know if we probably did have the money at the time, but every time we've gotten large sums of money, we've always had other stuff to take care of. And we were talking the other day about, like, what if we just start building our house instead of trying to get like a modular and just stick build it ourselves? What would it take for us to build a house? And what does anyone have any experience, or does anyone know anything about building houses, and what would initial costs be? I know there are a bunch of videos on YouTube that talk about that, but are those people in our community? Because we were thinking that right off the bat we would need $30,000.
Yeah. And that's just for, like, I was just thinking, like, well, septic.
So the well and septic is what, like 5-6 grand?
Oh, like 10 to 12. And then I don't know how much foundation is. So those are the three huge things that I was thinking, like, what are we going to do for a foundation? And the reason why I think that is because we have land, but it's on a slope. So we're either going to have to get it evened off, like get it added to, or build on a slope. And we can build on a slope. People do that all the time, but it's not flat. So we'd have to go through a little bit more work when it comes to foundation. Those are my thoughts. That's what I think. I don't know.
Well, so the thing about, I think we talked about this before, but the thing about, like, the land being on a slope is, like, that's not anything. It would take something extra, but it's not like as difficult as you might think, because if we have a basement which is sub level, they would just build into the slope anyway,
Yeah.
and then build on top of that. I would love for us to be able to have like a walkout basement.
Yeah,
or
that makes sense for what our land looks like.
Yeah, so that would be really, really dope. And we would for sure, have some type of guest house or private quarters on our land. So, like, having a yard is not going to be an issue. Like, we're surrounded by yard. We got more yard than anything. Because currently we own an acre and 3/4. Yeah, right?
Something like that.
An acre and a half, an acre and 3/4. So a little less than 2 acres of land is what we inherited from my grandfather. And, we just been
Facts. We wouldn't be down the hill.
hustling and doing what we can to just get the house put on the land. Because I really just want to...
I just want to be on the land. I feel like at this point, I'm like, let's get two sheds, and we'll make one a work area and the other one, a living quarters or whatever. And for now, and just build our home as we can, but not being on the land is like, that's like really what's bothering me. Like, I just want to be on the land. We have land. We pay for the land. Dude, we're not on it. So yeah, we wouldn't be down the hill, But
Well, we are kind of downhill because it slopes down to our creek, and we have a fresh spring in our backyard. It's like,
yeah, we have a spring. But we wouldn't be like down the hill though. We would be up on the hill,
Well, we're not at the bottom of the hill, but we are downhill. Well, I don't know if that's what she's talking about.
Oh, okay.
The land is sloped down
Yeah.
to the creek, but it is what it is. But yeah, and what if we started like I always wanted to, I see these YouTube channels and they have these campaigns to raise money and people donate big money to them to get these things started. And we actually have, I don't know if they would be able to do that now because they're working on their house, but we have these friends that do lumber and they're currently building their home from timber, I should say.
Yeah.
And it looks really
beautiful.
dope.
Yeah.
It's small. They have a big family like ours, and it's not the space. Their specific model isn't the space that we want. But I would do. I wouldn't say I would do anything, but there's a lot of stuff that I would do to get out of this current space.
And I also think that if we have a a shed that we renovate that's dedicated to a workspace and stuff like that, you know what I mean? That would be great. Night, Katie. See you tomorrow if you're coming on. That would be great to, for work stuff. And I also think as long as our living area and our living room area is a nice size, because we do, we are in ministry and we like to fellowship with other families and things of that nature, and we like to entertain. So as long as we can do that in the common areas as well, and it's big enough for people to, be in there.
That's a lot to ask from a shed.
No, not the shed. I'm talking about our home now. No, the shed is the workspace. The shed is like the workspace, but like the house is like, what size size home would we want?
Wet the washcloth, the dishcloth, please.
I think that
wet
and
the dishcloth.
Another thing is we have a lot of friends and family who don't live here. So so we would need a space for like a guest room. So I was also thinking like a workspace like a tiny home or shed workspace. That's what it would be. The shed would be basically a tiny home after we renovated it. It would also double as like a little guest house for whoever comes and stays the night. So like my parents or something like that, or, our friends, they can stay there. But as long as we have like a somewhere to entertain, like so we can fellowship with others, that's also a priority. But yeah, have we ever applied to any Home Nation? No, we never applied to any Home Nation shows. We were asked 1 year. I don't think did they ever go through with that show?
No.
They never went through with this one show, but they were having this show where they basically give people the instructions and stuff to build. I don't know if you remember. You remember the Sears homes, like back in the day, that people actually used to build, that are still standing to this day, actually. They're like manufactured homes, but people would build them themselves, and you buy it from Sears, and you buy the plans from Sears, and they deliver the stuff to you. We were asked to go on a show like that a few years ago, and it was basically like, you're gonna build your own manufactured home, just like that, on the land that we give. So we are going to take you to a secluded area, and you are going to be on a competition, and you're going to be in competition with 2 other families. I'm just giving you guys, like, I don't really remember everything, but I'm just giving you guys like a little example. 2 other families, and you guys can get a chance to, if you beat them or you have the best home or whatever, after you build it, then you would win the home and the land. You could keep the land. You could keep the home there. You could move the home because, I mean, you know, it is a manufactured home or whatever. But I don't know if they actually came out with that show because that was like gonna be the series premiere. Like it would have been, it was like a, what's it called when you first start? A pilot. It was the pilot episode. That's like that would have been the second pilot we were on because Survivalist was a pilot episode too. Yeah, we were on the first season of Survivalist. Nope, first season. Oh no, yeah, first season, but we're on like the ninth episode. Oh, so that's not the pilot. The pilot is the first episode. So we were on like the ninth episode of Survivalist. No, it doesn't cost money. Oh, it did happen. That show happened. Monique said that show happened. Yeah, we were thinking about going on that. We went through like casting and yes, construction challenges. Oh, they had the show. We just weren't chosen to go on it. I mean, which was fine because I think at that time I had just found out I was pregnant with Isaiah, right? I think we just found out we were pregnant with Isaiah. Like, we didn't have as many people to help us work on the house. I think you have to have like at least four, right? Four able.
We had the people, but we just didn't meet the criteria.
Okay. Sean said we just didn't meet the criteria. But yeah, so that was the show. That was like the only home show that we. Sorry guys, Sean's cleaning the table, so it's shaking. I'm just gonna pick the camera up for a minute.
Stop.
That we were gonna go on. I mean, and we would have probably learned a lot there too. So that's why we were like really interested, because like Sean said, like we were down to build. You know, we're down to build our own if we have to, and yeah, it was cool because they had homes for the losers. Oh, they did? Huh. She said they even had homes for the losers. Wow. Yep, she said they gave out 4 houses. What's the name of this show? Because now I want to go watch it. Like, oh, we were almost on this show. That's crazy. That is crazy. Monique, did you hear about the shooting today in Kansas City at the parade? Have you guys heard about the national security threat? Yeah, please look it up and let us know, because now I want to watch it. Was it on like HGTV? What was it on? Now.
It was like it might have been Discovery.
Oh yeah, because it was a big station it was on. Man.
HGTV is big.
That's a big station, yeah. Oh, she said it was on HGTV. Okay. Actually, I could probably be able to find it on like Max, because HBO Max has a bunch of HGTV stuff, because we don't have like regular cable. Which, why would we need it anyway? Because we stream everything. But I am actually looking it up right now. I'll let Sean talk while I look it up a little bit. You can do some talking. You're so silly.
Black lady host is married. Yeah, we've tried. Well, I wouldn't say we've tried everything, but there are different programs and things that have been sent to us, and we've been notified about to try to get funding for it, but things just seem to be coming up, and I don't know. It's just not our season yet. I'm not sure what God is waiting for, or what we need to do in order to be ready for our season. But I think that, while we're waiting, we're learning so much. Definitely learning how to be better with our finances. We have so many ideas and knowledge about what to do in the house, what it's going to require. We know which cable companies to go. And they're still developing things around here. So maybe God is just like, just wait until, because they're Microsoft just moved down here recently, and they have like factories and stuff down here, and they're installing an entire what is it called? Um, basically like high speed internet.
Oh,
What is
yeah.
it called? FiOS. Uh, Fiber optics. They're installing an entire like brand new fiber optics network down here, like from the ground up. They're putting all of the wires in the dirt and everything like that. So maybe God is just like, when the foundation of that is done and completed, that's when it's gonna happen.
But yeah. Are you a lottery winner looking for your dream home? Isaiah. She said, wow, just now 10 years out here with FiOS. Yeah, rural Virginia. So things are not fast here.
We don't even have a Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, no. Well, we have one. It's 20 minutes. So it's right in Bracy.
But I'm used to Dunkin' Donuts being on like every third corner.
Yeah, true. And it's not like, a regular Dunkin' Donuts. It's like the gas station, and then Dunkin' Donuts is inside. It's a store, Dunkin' Donuts, but it's like in the gas station parking lot. Like, it's not a standalone Dunkin' Donuts. It's in the gas station.
There is a donut shop here, though.
Yeah, and the donut shop is phenomenal. It's good. It's delicious.
But they're not open on Sundays.
Or Mondays.
Or past noon.
They're open from 6 to 12. But I know they make bank. Because the line be outside.
It's the only donut shop in town.
Yeah. Only like breakfast. Like, that's not like McDonald's. Fast food. So, but yeah. I'm really trying to find this show now.
I don't think it's on HGTV.
Okay. Because now I really want to know. Do you have a mini donut maker? I don't. And donuts is actually on my list of things to try to make. That's because Ari really wants to make. What's that? Ari wants to make them, so I'm gonna leave the donuts to her really, and I'm gonna work on the bagels. But yeah, we don't have a mini donut maker. I have a little donut pan, but not an actual maker. But here's do you still have to like do all the things that you do with donuts? I think like donuts are complicated to make. They're like bagels, complicated like a bagel. But I'm willing to just work on the toppings. Yeah. No, it's not. It's all about the donut too, because the donut has to be like soft and not cakey. But no, it can't be cakey. It has to be like airy, right? Fluffy but airy, right? Yeah, like
I don't
fluffy
want to
but
pick you
airy.
up. And if you bite me,
Those are our type of donuts. You heard him laugh. But yeah, so.
Why are you messing me, yo? Why are you messing me, yo? Why are you messing me, yo?
Yes, the yeast donuts, those donuts, some real things. Yeah, I know they take work. I know they take. Hi, Bobby. Hi.
Probably not the best move for my hair.
I know. He's so cute, though. Yeah, you're so cute, Pootie. You're so cute. But yeah, what else do we have? Is that it? You have anything else for tonight?
We need topics to discuss for our lives.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be going live for the sake of going live.
Monique says he knows he's the star. That's why I say if you guys have like questions or anything like that, at least we could like put topics together. I mean,
oh, someone did ask a question in the comment of a video a couple days ago.
Okay.
And I can pull up that question there. I don't know if they're going to be able to see it, but it is what it is. Okay, that's fine.
We could touch on it today, and we could even touch on it tomorrow.
Comments.
Monique, you can always email us. TP Showbiz. I'll put it in the chat right now.
Oh man, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Guess what I am going to be doing, you guys? So I have my very, 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 very first batch of farm fresh eggs on my counter. And they still have the bloom on them, so they don't have to be refrigerated for probably another week or two. So they are good to go. But we're almost out of the eggs in our fridge, like from the store. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to, on Friday, while I'm out, I have a doctor's appointment on Friday, and I have some running around to do for Sean's parents' birthday this weekend. So I think that what I'm going to do is while I'm out, I'm going to go buy another farm and get some more farm fresh eggs to put on my counter. I'm thinking about getting like 3 dozen. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to water glass them. And I'm very excited about this because I've never done this before. This is my first batch of farm fresh eggs, and I'm about to water glass already, y'all. I don't even have my own chickens yet, but that's okay. But I'm going to water glass, not all of them, obviously, because I'm going to need some for the week. But I'm going to water glass probably 1.5 dozen of them. Whatever fits in the gallon jar, I'm going to water glass those. So I'm very excited about having eggs being preserved because I really, really, really love eggs. Like, I eat them every day. So I'm probably going to do that a couple times. So it's not going to be the only time I do it, but I want to have a bunch of eggs because, like I said, me and my fam, more me, I eat them every day, but they eat them at least a few times a week. So because of that, I think that I just need to keep eggs on deck all the time. Boy, look at your son. Look at your son. I don't refrigerate my eggs, no joke. You mean joke, I just boiled my older eggs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you get them farm fresh if you don't refrigerate them.
Oh, Isaiah, why are you such a terrible son?
At least he didn't throw it. I commend him for that. Oh, I didn't see that. Cajun eggs and soy eggs. Like, how does that, how? I don't know. I make omelets, like veggie omelets. Like every morning, my first trimester, I couldn't make them. I couldn't eat them. I couldn't make them. I couldn't stand the smell of onions and peppers being cut up. So I just stayed away from them. And yeah, I'll Google it. I just stayed away from them. And I was still able to eat hard-boiled eggs. And I can eat scrambled with cheese every now and then, too. But I would just eat mostly oatmeal and like banana most of the time. But every now and then I can have eggs, like maybe twice a week. But I'm back to eating them every day. So I just want to make sure, we have plenty of eggs. I love eggs. What was I looking for? Oh, I was putting in the chat. I was putting something in the chat.
Someone had asked us.
Our email.
I can't find the comment right now. But they asked us if we were going for 10 kids.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a whole nother like live by itself.
Yeah, she was asking how many kids we were trying to go for and all that. And 10 kids is, well, first and foremost, the plan was never to have as many kids as we do have currently.
Yeah, 8 was never the plan, you guys.
Never the plan.
Guys, 4 was the plan. Okay.
Peculiar chain of events happened, and we're here. But we make the best of the situation, and it's been fun. Definitely been fun making them. But I don't think, and we can save this the
Hi,
deep
Daniel.
the deep discussion for another time.
Yeah, because that's a live in itself.
But
no, baby.
the short answer is no. We're not trying to go for 10 kids. 10 kids.
Yeah. But I know he's so funny. Have fun practicing.
Always fun practicing.
But yeah, definitely. That is, you guys, that's like a whole nother live. Like I'm actually gonna write down some things for like that question specifically, like other questions that go with it, and just all the things based on that topic, because that topic is like, this was never the plan, y'all, but
we're here.
Here we are, and we are firm believers of God will provide all our needs, and He gave us this child. So we're having this child, and He will provide for this child as well.
Yeah, He's definitely always come through.
Mm-hmm.
Always gives us signs that He's with us, and even though we've come to the brink, we've come to the edge many times, He's never allowed us to go over. Excuse my yawning. It's been a long day. I've been up since 6 o'clock in the old morning. Earlier than that, because for some weird reason, I just keep waking up early.
That's the Lord. He said to get up and pray, my brother.
Just be like random. Actually, no, that wasn't tonight.
Okay.
That was the other night. Well, last night I couldn't go to sleep until later.
Yeah, you're right.
What I wanted. But
yeah.
It's all good. We're about to, as soon as we hit this hour mark,
yeah,
we're gonna take it on down. But does anyone have, what was your worst Valentine's Day gift? Besides nothing. What's the worst Valentine's Day gift?
He said your eyes are closed like you're praying right now.
Man. And I hate being tired like this. I really do. Like I can't function.
And he yawns like 50 times.
Every third word I'm yawning. And big yawns.
But I had like a 15-minute nap today when I put Isaiah down, so I'm pretty hype right now. I have all the energy. But yeah, what was the question you just asked?
Worst Valentine's Day gift.
Worst Valentine's Day gift.
Or worst Valentine's Day story. I have one. And it has nothing to do with Nakia.
I was about to say, it wasn't me, so.
We've had terrible dates before, so.
How have we had terrible dates? Oh, like, because I fall asleep in the movie theaters?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just, I wouldn't say, it's not many terrible dates. I think we just one.
Were we upset with each other?
Yeah, it was an anniversary.
Oh, at Carrabba's. Y'all, we ate an entire meal and didn't say that one word to each other. I said, you know what you want. Mm. Oh, yeah. An entire meal. Appetizer and everything. Didn't say not one word. That was the only meal that we actually didn't talk to each other. Like, at all. We was like mad. Do you remember why we were fighting?
Yeah. We were trying to vlog it, and every time you got back on camera, you kept saying,
"Oh, so," or something like that,
yeah,
right?
So we just, all right, you guys. So, and I was just trying to offer some constructive criticism, and she got offended, and I'm like, really? This is what you about to get offended over this? And then I was just like, all right, never mind. It is what it is. Just go on ahead and keep on saying the beginner YouTuber starter sentence for everything. And then it's just like, yeah, I was just really annoyed with her, and it was the vibe was just off.
And I was so little, like, for us.
We just couldn't get over it.
Yeah.
And we went through the date. We should have just went home.
Yeah.
We should have just went home, but we tried to power through it, and I think we tried to do some talking, but it was just like, nah. I'm not feeling you right now. I don't really want to be here with you, but I am hungry, and we're out. Yeah. About to sit you on the back porch.
No, he's not. All right, Danielle said, oh, hold on. Monique said, as much as I love my mom, she bought me a Valentine's Day birthday card, 2 different days. Daniel said, "Where story is with an ex. She told me not to get her anything, made it real clear. But another male friend gave her something, and she walked around with the gift so proudly."
Well, we know why she's an ex.
Yeah. Like,
that's wild. You gotta have balls to
do that. Yeah. And I wouldn't like on her part, like, that's whack. Like, why would she do that? And on your part, I would ignore her. Like, females be like, "Oh, I don't want nothing. I don't get me nothing," but in their heart of hearts, they want something. In their heart of hearts.
Oh man, I can't see. My vision is.
His vision is changing, y'all, and he's 40 now, so. Mm-hmm. Monique said, "A family I watch says, okay, so her coworker says that all the time. I say queso. Sounds like okay, so we want something every day, right? Yeah, so she might not, maybe she didn't want like a Valentine card or a stuffed animal or something like that, but there's something, oh my goodness, something else she might have wanted.
This little
squealer. This little squealer. Okay, so queso. That's funny. But yeah, that was years ago. Like I guess when we first started. What do us males get for Valentine's Day if our wife is having that time of the month? Males should get something too. I've gotten him things for Valentine's Day. I didn't go out this year. Well, I'm home today, so I didn't plan right this year. But
Except for V-Day, if our wife is having the time of the month.
oh, I read that totally wrong. um, uh, something that something else she can do that. Yeah.
He is not romantic.
Huh?
I said hello, hello.
Hey, honey. I bought my boyfriend many things. For him, he's not. Not all guys are romantic. I mean, that's okay unless you love romance. So that would be like, kind of like, I don't know. What's the most romantic thing you've done for me?
The most romantic thing?
Wait, one more.
I don't know if I am romantic.
Yeah, you're not really.
But I haven't been, no one's ever taught me how to be romantic either. So.
Yeah.
Cookies?
And that's okay.
Huh?
No, it's 10:30. It's bedtime. So. You didn't even eat dinner. You ate dinner?
I didn't see it.
It's right there.
It's not even, but it's not okay if that's something that you want.
Huh?
But you
Yeah.
got to be willing to. If I think like if your spouse doesn't have it and that's something that you want, you shouldn't just put it to the side and say like it's all right, because deep down it's not, because you want that thing. So
Yeah.
maybe that's something that we could even work on. Teach me how to be more romantic. What is romantic to you?
Like that time, I brought the kids to my mom's, and you were at work, and I came home, and you had to do, I think, you had like a rehearsal too, so I knew you weren't gonna get home till later, and the kids were gonna stay there, and I lit candles, and I put them like going up the stairs, and I got his favorite pizza place, and why are you laughing? That was romantic.
So it's funny that you say that and then call me and then say that I'm not romantic, because there are definitely things that I've done. I might not.
That's romantic. That's why I asked you what romantic
But
things.
then you were like super quick to co-sign when I said I don't think that I am romantic, and then you're like, oh yeah, you're not.
Because well, I don't mean it like that, but
It's okay if you did, but when I hear you say something romantic that you did for me, I'm thinking that that's what I did for you too. Like for our anniversary, we got the yurt, and we got the tickets to see, Babyface and whoever went to go see it in South Carolina. When I've taken you on trips, I've been spontaneous, and shoot, I've done your hair, I've washed your hair, I've given you massages.
yeah, massages are definitely romantic too.
I've wined and dined you. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know what it is. I don't know what your definition of romantic is, and then you're not a teller. You just be like just cool with whatever, and here I am thinking that everything is cool, but you have this underlying desire.
Um, Monique says, I don't like B-Day. I provided a list of free things that I would like to do. He just wants to chill. I was talking to my coworker. How would you feel if she wrote down a list of things to do and you pick one? Danielle said, I got caught that too. Oh, probably.
You're
I caught.
rude.
Oh, I caught that too. I can't read. What's wrong with me? Disney messed up what realistic romance looks like. I could see how Disney would mess that up for a child. And then a child. Well, and what though? Like, how did Disney really mess that up? No, they didn't. They didn't mess it up because they're not like overly romantic.
So since we're talking about it, what would be romantic to you? What is something that you want to see? What is going to how do you define romance? Because making time for you and getting your favorite things, I've definitely done that.
You've definitely done that.
Obviously that's not how you saw it. So what else would you like to see from me to show you or to be romantic?
I think it could just be like, it could just be like the surprise element of it. Don't be, you roll your eyes. You did.
Keep going.
But I don't want to say you're not romantic because you're right. You've done all of those
just stay
things.
there. It's fine.
But
if that's how you see it, then that's how you see it. We can operate in truth. And I'm making faces, but we're here now. We've already crossed that bridge. Everybody on YouTube now knows. Just your thoughts on it, and
yeah.
I'm just seeking to understand. It's not even like I got you, but and this is also like just a thing for us. Like you can just tell me.
Yeah, I think it's just the surprise element of it. Like, if I'm, when I know we're doing something or we plan it together or, you know what I mean? Like, then it's a little different.
Doesn't count.
Not that it doesn't count, but yeah. And like Monique just said, romance doesn't have to cost anything. I mean, it might cost something if you have to buy candles and a charcuterie board stuff.
That's why I'm asking. I'm trying to gain understanding.
Look at your son.
As to what do you view as romance? Because for me, romance is I take you out to your favorite restaurant, or I buy you something that you like, because my love language is gifts, and my love language is words of affirmation and things of that nature. So, and these are things that I express to you,
He looks like he's a pretty good problem solver. Look at him. This kid is hilarious.
Women don't like to be the planners. Well, this is my thing. So like that for me, that can't exist in our relationship because and I gladly do this. This is not anything that I'm reluctant to do. I am happy to get up every day and work. I'm happy to get up every day of the week and work multiple jobs to make our family work. You know what I'm saying? So that's fine. I am happy to be financially responsible for the well being of our family. I am perfectly fine and capable of being responsible for our spiritual growth and development.
What if he tries to jump off?
I'm perfectly fine with
Ari, look at your brother.
with being the driving force of our other endeavors that we want to be in. So like before Key got into the social media thing and the YouTube thing and editing videos and stuff like that, that was a responsibility solely on me.
Don't try
So
me.
when there's so much responsibility on on one side, then there has to be some type of balance. And that's where I cover. So while I do plan,
Yeah, I don't mind planning
I
either.
plan a lot of things, but that's also not my strong suit as a person. Like even professionally, one of the things that I hate, it like makes my skin crawl, is lesson planning. I don't like lesson planning because I've been able in my life to be able to be like I'm a on the off the top thinker. I might stutter and stammer through it, but
Hardly ever.
it's still going to come off really dope and effective, and like we get the job done.
Yeah.
In
I'm the
that
opposite.
vein. So, but like long term planning, it takes me a long time to do things. Like paperwork and scheduling and all this other stuff like that. So I can't. I'm really just like direct and like this is what I want. This is da 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 da. Simple things for me is better.
Yeah. So lately, like, and I don't mind that. So lately, like, anniversary trips and stuff like that. Like, I'll plan it, but I'll let him know, like, do you want to go here, here? Like, this is the price for here, here, stuff like that. And he'll say, sure, sure. Sometimes he might ask what are we gonna do there, but sometimes he doesn't. And he just knows that I'll look it up and I'll plan something.
And for me, like I heard, I don't necessarily agree with this guy on everything. I forget his name right now, but he's a real like controversial like alpha male that's on a lot of like viral videos talking about men and women roles and stuff like that. But like for me, it's not necessarily like the what. Like what are we going to do? I don't necessarily care. Not Kevin Samuels. He's a younger guy, and I don't think he's black. I think he's like he looks kind of like Middle Eastern, a bit. I forget his name, but he's like a lighter skinned dude, and he talks very 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 confidently, and he's always talking to like former porn stars and club girls and stuff like that. So I forget his name right now. Maybe someone will bring it up later on. But he said he's like like my goal is not to have fun. That's not what I'm looking for. He's talking about just like how he builds himself up, and yes, Andrew Tate, there we go, and constantly like evolving himself and making something, making moves and stuff like that. Well, fun, I do like to have fun, but like the specifics of it, because I have so much going on. Like, I just rather not be concerned with it, you know, if if it, because it doesn't matter to me. I think that because if for me, if I planned it, it would just be like, all right, we could just do something, and just like, we'll once we get there,
Let's look some up.
let's look something up, like that. And that might even result into us just being there and doing something like basic, I don't know. But as far as like looking down the future and like itemized lists and all that stuff like that, that's really not a strong suit of mine, because I have such, it's not ADD, I'm not claiming that, but I just don't have the brain
Capacity. You have a lot of things on your mind.
I just don't. I just rather not.
Yeah. Monique said, you are married to your friend. What advice for someone like me that is single? Do I move on or help him understand? She doesn't date anyone that can't be a marriage candidate. Well, yeah, candidate. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe that you're supposed to date for marriage if you're dating. Like, it's to marry. But what do you think?
I think when it what are we asking for? Like, if
Because like, her boyfriend, she says like just likes to chill or whatever, but she likes to do things, and she tries to get him to like, pick from a list of things. So she writes a list and he can choose, knowing she